and I kick it, yeah. Don't ask me a thing, how I got her, how I did it, yeah.
A very warm day outside by Minnesota standards, but then again, it is still summer. Either way, the AC is working just fine at U.S. Bank Stadium in the Twin Cities. It can certainly get loud inside this building, and just a few moments ago when the Vikings were introduced, it was downright shaking in here. They're set for football as the Vikings get ready to do battle with the Tennessee Titans. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. On the ground, this is Derrick Henry. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk at a 45. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
15. First down, Titans.
Tannehill with a play fake to Henry. He'll throw instead. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. A shotgun handoff to Henry. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
8 yards. And it's 3rd down.
They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And Henry fighting for the marker, but I don't think he got there. He did not. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
A loss of a yard. Brings up.
Here we go on 4th. Tannehill. He gets it to Brown. Complete. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. A first down carry for Henry. And he'll get 4 here down to the 35-yard line.
The Titan ball carrier.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
And not much running room. Down to the 32. It's been a 7-play opening drive, and this is 3rd and short.
3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Tannehill going to turn and give this to Henry. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he will have the Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. A first look now for Darrington Evans. And he gets this inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9. The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Brings up
on the ground, it's Evans. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. The Titans were number 1 in the NFL in red zone touchdown percentage last year, 77%. It's 1st and goal. They'll try the air now with Tannehill. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Adam Humphries. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Titans have taken a first-quarter lead. Now Stephen Gostkowski on for the extra point. And this is good. Our score, 7-0 Tennessee.
Makes the score Titans 7, Vikings nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 18. Cousins. Open here, Adam Thielen. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
10 at the 38-yard line.
From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. A first carry for Amir Abdullah. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
Harold Landry. A gain of a yard.
On 2nd and 9. Cousins is going to find his running back. It's complete. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Cousins on 3rd and 2. Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. The start of this game shaping up nicely on that visiting sideline.
Yeah, how about that? You get your points on the opening drive. Then you get a big sack there on 3rd down, and you make the home crowd go.
There is a hush indeed. This is taken around the 12. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And it'll be Titan football.
At their own 33-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior. Big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Out of the gun, Tannehill. Gives to his tight end, it's Jonnu Smith. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain there of 21 yards. They'll run on 1st down. Henry. That's it on the Derrick Henry.
If you were me, you
touchdown Titans. Derrick Henry. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Titans are able to extend their lead.
There's not much that's perfect in football, but that's about as close to it as you're going to get. Score, force a punt, score again.
And both drives were impressive. The opening drive was, that last one was. Now on the other side, though, what's your psyche? You're really behind the 8 ball.
You got to make sure you just hold in there. Survive the early storm, relax a little bit, and try and get back to your game plan. It's way too early for panic.
Is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0 the score as they regroup with 1st and 10. This drive starts out on the ground with Michel. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
He was brought down at the 26.
They go play action. Cousins. Eluding the pressure right. And he's got the hook up here. It's Kyle Rudolph. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
At the 50-yard line.
Cousins now from the 50. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And that play goes nowhere. Taken down, losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield.
Second and 11 at the 50-yard line.
Flushed out right. And Rudolph has it, the tight end. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line.
I love the durability of Kyle Rudolph. He hasn't missed a game for the Vikings since 2014. Always on the field, always contributing. They keep calling him a dependable target. He can be that and more. And remember, in the overtime win against New Orleans in the playoffs last year, who caught the game-winning touchdown? That guy right there, Kyle Rudolph.
Open man as Thielen is complete. And he's got this down to the 35. Well, we looked at each other right away. We knew that flag was coming out.
And I always enjoy the conversation post because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
Running from the shotgun with Madison. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. It was Jadeveon Clowney who got upfield for the stop.
Back at the 24-yard line.
Throwing on second and 14. Cousins escaping the pressure right. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. Give him 9 on the play. And all of a sudden here, it's third down. Going on the ground with Madison. And he goes backwards here. Losing yardage back to the 16. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth.
A loss of a yard. It's
fourth down. Cousins. As he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Vikings unable to convert here on fourth. And as a result, it'll be Titan football on the turnover on downs. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They've really distanced themselves. They have put the pedal to the metal, I guess, so to speak.
So definitely have them in the rearview mirror, don't they? I mean, you're exactly right. Being able to string together these drives that end up in points, it's almost like a run in basketball to create that distance, and they're on a really big-time one right now.
It becomes contagious, doesn't it?
It absolutely does, because oftentimes it translates to your defense as well, because they're excited about getting the ball back for their offense that's playing so well.
Well, they are clicking right now. On second down, it's Henry. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Here's Tannehill. On the screen, this is Evans. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. The screen good for 6, but it's not enough as it leads to a 4th down.
4th down.
And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They'll run forward with Henry. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Vikings, they have the football now in excellent field position. Now a first down carry. It's Michel. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
Tim Settle, the Virginia Tech Hokie, in there on the stop.
2nd and 10.
There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. 2 minutes to play first half. It's 14-0. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. That is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. From the gun, here's Cousins. A throw for Thielen once again. This time it's complete. And the Vikings are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. A first down for Minnesota. Cousins finding Thielen. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Justin Jefferson with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Vikings have made this now a one-score game. And that one makes it 14-7.
Makes the score Titans 14, Vikings 7.
This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. This will make it into the end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 17.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned into 6 points. So they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys.
In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
Down.
So 3rd and long after the sack. Tough task for Tannehill and the Titans. Off play action, Tannehill. Over the middle to Smith. And they work this out past the 25. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. On first down, Tannehill. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Smith. The 20, 10, touchdown Titans. Joe Smith, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Titans are going to add on to their lead. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive, and it seemed like they had maybe given up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again, and you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
First and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball, just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Cousins now to throw on first down. Flush to his right. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining. He was looking for his tight end there, Kyle Rudolph. And that'll bring up second down.
Second down and 10.
working out of the gun. Cousins. Incomplete, and we're down to 8 seconds now. Incomplete. Brings up a 3rd down and 10 yards to go. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. To the air again, it's Cousins. Gonna let it fly for Rudolph. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. Rudolph, incomplete. It's now 4th down. And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. Final play of the half. Cousins eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete. So we've come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. The Vikings set to receive the second half kickoff, and they trail it here as we resume play. And this carries into the end zone. And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchback. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
We'll see if they can recoup and recover. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. On 1st down, Michelle. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Now Cousins. Incomplete. Right side, the tight end Rudolph. That's good. And he'll get it down here to the 43. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They'll run it. This is Michelle. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Cousins. It's complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 29-yard line.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball. And puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. He was held without a catch in the 1st half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a 1st down. The 16-yard line. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And the Vikings are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a 1st down. Flushed out right. That's complete right around the 8. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal. That had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in, coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
Now a throw right side taken in here to start this drive. And they're going to get this all the way out past the 20. It's a gain of 20. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a 1st down. There on that 1st down run as he gets this forward for about 8 or 9. That looks to be 8 officially, so 2nd and 2. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Henry. And he's able to get out to the 32, brought down there. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
A gain of 3 on the play. 1st down, Tennessee.
From the gun, here's Tannehill. And it's caught on the right side of Smith. Oh, it's out. Smith lost it. And the Vikings pick up the football. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Cousins now after the fumble recovery. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 23 yards on the play. Cousins on 1st down. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14.
Back at the 20-yard line.
Another try after the 1st down sack. Cousins. He's got it. And the Vikings are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. 7 catches for him now, and this last one, a 1st down. At the 2-yard line. Cousins now. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down just inside the 5-yard line. That's Deron Payne with a sack that time. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Throwing is Cousins. Looking for Thielen, but it's intercepted. Picked up on the USC man, Adoree Jackson. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 20. Woo! And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. The mistakes continuing to pile up, and it looked like they were going to be able to eat into that deficit. Instead, now the deficit is even larger.
Yeah, they were on a march with a chance to get back within a score, but now that deficit continues to grow.
Extra point good by Gostkowski. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And following the pick 6, and they had decent field position in throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this one.
I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
They told us they've got confidence. That's not
not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
33 yards that time. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. A 1st down throw for Cousins. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. To throw is Cousins. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's 3rd down. The Vikings on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. And that is incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And Rudolph has it left side. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. He'll start with a give to Henry, and very little room to maneuver. He'll get this down to about the 39.
Ball carrier.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
39-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
To throw is Tannehill. Looking here for Smith downfield. Wide open. Complete. Touchdown, Titans. 3 touchdown passes now for Ryan Tannehill. And the Titans find a way to stretch their lead. They had the lead in the 4th, but still passing. Finding the big target for the touchdown. Now that lead grows even more.
Everybody gets to join in the fun. You know, it doesn't have to just be the wide receivers catching touchdown passes. The tight end doesn't just have to do just the dirty work inside. He gets a chance to get into the end zone as well.
Gostkowski the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. Gets past one man. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Cousins looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. 9 yards the pickup there, and it's a 1st down.
That was a pretty favorable situation there. What would you call that? 2nd and manageable? Smart play, too. Didn't force it downfield when he didn't have it. Just checked it down, let him get the 1st down, and that's exactly what he did.
On 1st and 10, Cousins. Into the hands of Thielen, complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 37-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down. Cousins. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Middle of the field to Jefferson. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. And they will run it with Michel. And he is going to lose yardage here. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
On 2nd and goal. Cousins looking end zone, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Adam Thielen there, but now it's 3rd and goal.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
3rd and goal for Cousins. And a 3rd interception thrown by Cousins. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. He's at the 50. 30, 10, and he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them into the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This will make it into the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23.
10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the fourth quarter. This would be their third straight defeat. The first play of the drive there is incomplete. He was trying to find Justin Jefferson there. And it's second down. Well, it just seems like all game long there hasn't been a lot of sync quarterback to wide receiver on this side of the football.
They haven't been on the same page, quarterback and receivers. Heck, they haven't been on the same grease board when you draw plays up. They haven't been on the same Surface tablet that you look at on the sidelines.
This pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked up by Troy Apke, and he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Shamar Stephen there on the tackle. Again, it's Henry. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
Henry on the handoff.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
And it's 3rd down.
So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 3rd down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. Derrick Henry. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Mike Vrabel saw him on the sideline. He didn't even hesitate. They will go for it on 4th. They'll run. It's Henry. And he will have the first down before he's brought down at the 3. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th.
At the 3-yard line.
Trying to punch it in with Henry. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. They'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
2 brings up 2nd and goal.
Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Now it's looking incredibly likely to be a 3-0 start to this season. That is obviously excellent. 2-0 is one thing. 3-0, you really have some momentum.
And now they're serving notice to the rest of the league that they're a pretty darn good football team. Confident, aggressive, attacking at all times. This looks like a team that you're going to have to deal with. And guess what? Behind closed doors, they're trying to figure out ways to get better.
Gostkowski with the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. On the return, here comes Amir Abdullah. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone, I want to see something executed well before we get out of here. And that was the message to the team. Just something to build on, get it done, and maybe we can look at that and say, we'll get better as we go forward.
48.
A big offensive explosion help leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for Tennessee, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they will head home next week to take on the Pittsburgh Steelers. Meanwhile, for Minnesota, the early struggles continue as they'll sink to 0-3. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head to Houston to take on the Texans. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gautin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Kick it and go. Kick it and go. With a stiff arm, spin move, in zone, go. From sideline to touchdown, I put on a show. I had to kick off and go. I had to kick off and go. With a stiff arm, spin move, in zone, go. From sideline to touchdown, I put on a show. I had to kick off and go. I had to kick off and go.
Running it back, never a cap, out of the draft, watching me ball, as soon as I snap, hit in the pack, walk for the sack, breaking them off, talking my talk, walking my wall like I do, sit on the throne, get in the zone, turn it on, maybe the shoes, maybe the team, maybe the camera.